Hello there, and thanks for visiting the Varykino YouTube channel. I'm Kristy.
And I'm Matt.
We're long-standing Star Wars fans who live and breathe Star Wars every day.
Welcome to another installment of our Week of Star Wars, a series recapping the Star Wars fun we've had during the past week. To start off, let's talk about some Star Wars gaming. There are a few Star Wars games that we actually play on a daily basis. We don't always talk about every single one of them in our Week of Star Wars, but let's run through them all this week just for a bit of a look into each of them. First up, Star Wars The Old Republic. We've been playing for many years now, and our current focus is running through and making sure that we achieve all of the objectives in the current Galactic Seasons event.
In Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, we both added the new character Shin Hati to our character rosters. Of course, Shin Hati is from the Ahsoka live-action series. We saw her kit reveal just last week. Really exciting to add this new favourite character to my collection.
And another mobile app, Star Wars Card Trader by Topps, is a collecting game that again we do play daily but don't always necessarily talk about. But around then a particular collection does crop up that we pursue persistently.
We've been playing this game for so many years now, both with our accounts. We've got favourite collection sets that we tend to focus on, and the set that I recently completed this week was the Speed Painting set, featuring art by Daniel Govar. These are tradable cards in the app game, but they also have a video component to them where you can see the artist completing the paintings sort of in a sped up manner. These are really fun, a little bit different to just the static pictures. Of course, I love all of my cards, but the ones with sort of a little bit of an embellishment are always fun to add to my collection.
Yes, like I say, we do play this game daily. It is surprising how much of a collecting experience you get with this app. If you are familiar with the experience of collecting physical cards, like I say, it is actually kind of interesting how similar the experience is with digital cards, but there are some extra features that crop up in some of the sets in terms of animation, even if it all finishes on the card. Some have finishes that are sort of prismatic or move or change when you move them, but these speed paintings are quite unique.
This set had some really cool characters. I'm often drawn to sets that feature some of my favorites. This one had the grown-up version of Omega. There was also Boba Fett, General Grievous, R2-D2, some really cool artwork in there.
So the game is free to play, and although we're not specifically promoting it, if you do like collecting physical cards, maybe that's one that you might be interested in trying out yourself. Recent purchases in the past week fall into two main categories. The new wave of Hot Wheels vehicles showed up at a few different retailers in New Zealand. That wave included some new vehicles and some repacks. We prioritised the AT-ST, the New Republic E-Wing, which we'd heard about a while back, and I was very much looking forward to getting my hands on, and a prototype version of the Imperial Shuttle.
The other purchases for this week were actual purchases that we made some months ago, but due to freighting issues from the United States, we finally have them in hand. These are two items from the Micro Galaxy Squadron line, the Gungan Bongo submarine and Anakin's Naboo N1 starfighter. We ordered these ones months ago. They got lost in the American postal system, and the replacements finally arrived here. It was a bit of an anxious wait, so very happy to finally have these in hand.
YouTube videos that we've uploaded in the past week include nearly all of those recent purchases. We'll touch on those very shortly, but also a couple of other items. The Vintage Collection HK87 Assassin Droid VC294. We wanted to get in there and open this one up, following on from the other recent HK87 Assassin Droid figure that we have opened on our channel.
This is a figure that I do want to army build, so it's fun that already just buying one of each, we already have two different ones. It adds a little bit of variety to the display. After such a long wait, of course, I had to get stuck in and open up the Micro Galaxy Squadron Gungan Bongo submarine. I always love the Gungan sub. I think it's a really neat design, and it's not done in too many toy lines, so I was really excited to add this one. It's so much bigger than I was expecting.
Yeah, it is a transport class, so it actually comes in a box rather than one of those carded blister packaged items. And like you say, we don't have too many renditions of this vehicle in our collection, certainly not in this scale. The amount of detail and sort of features that move, open up and so forth is very impressive. And we opened up all three of the Hot Wheels Starship Select vehicles that we picked up this week. First up, the original trilogy AT-ST, a slightly smaller vehicle, surprisingly heavy, and one of the few land-based vehicles that comes on a base rather than a flight stand.
I was really excited to open up the New Republic E-Wing from the Ahsoka series. I'd seen pictures of this one online. I was so excited to get it in person and compare it alongside some of my other Hot Wheels starships. I really like the detail on this one.
Yeah, I love that vehicle as well. I've been a fan of the E-Wing since it first appeared in the Dark Empire comics. Really love the fact that it showed up in Ahsoka as well. And this version, as you say, is an Ahsoka version with that sort of blue New Republic paint applications.
And I was really excited to finally open up the Imperial Shuttle, the prototype version. Now, sadly, we never found the original normal version of the Imperial Shuttle in this line locally, so it was very exciting to finally kind of get our first in-hands look at the prototype version, get a feel for the size and the weight and the features of the ship. It's so fun and bright and colorful. It's a really sort of quirky addition to our Hot Wheels lineup.
Yeah, the overall sculpt on the Imperial Shuttle is very, very nice, and I'm a big fan of the design in general, so yeah, we can find that standard version as well, but this prototype is very interesting.
I also opened up the Funko Pop Vinyl Gaming Grades 13th Battalion Trooper. We picked this one up a little while ago on a buy two get one free deal, so it was really fun to get a Star Wars collectible for free, and I was really impressed with the details and sculpting on this one. Really looks cool. I love the Clone Trooper design, of course, the vibrant yellow. A really fun addition to my lineup.
Yeah, there's lots of variations in a number of different lines in terms of clone troopers that you can get, but this one that is technically a gaming grade from Jedi Fallen Order has basically a unique paint scheme that we don't see amongst the other sort of standard movie and Clone Wars animated series clone trooper variants. On that note, thanks for listening to another episode of Our Week of Star Wars. We appreciate you taking your time to listen to us.
And stay tuned for another episode next week. And as always, may the Force be with you. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like. Check out our other videos and subscribe for alerts about new uploads. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.